Sit down, darling. Let's talk design. I'm Eleanor Schrader, design historian.
And I'm Ian Patrick, interior designer. Even though we're not going that far back with classical architecture, it really is still building off of the ancient civilizations. If you think about Stonehenge being put together with post and lintel construction, post being the column, lintel being the bit that goes across the top, that's really an adaptation. Classical architecture is really an adaptation of the post and the lintel, except they flute it instead of just doing a piece of or a huge slab of quarried stone, and the lintels become entablatures and classical pediments.
Well, the Greeks and Romans were really sophisticated too. I mean, they understood how the eye saw even back in that time period of BC and AD, and
they did. They
BCE
really had
and ADE, or
they really had an understanding of how the eye views a space, the way the eye is curved, the way the ocular senses pick everything up. And didn't they used to bend their roof lines
yes,
to make up for the fact that the human eye would bend it the other way when you see a long expanse of horizon, just like the horizon would bend. They also came up with the ideal proportion of the golden rectangle, which is a repetition and a growing scale of a geometric form, so that it would grow and grow and grow and still look proportional. And that's where people get it wrong with classical architecture today. They blow it out of frickin' proportion, or they make it out of styrofoam, which is also bad, and cover it in stucco, which is also bad. But getting the proportions right is what's key to classical architecture. So there's symmetry, there's a rhythm, there's a repetition of form, and there's also a quality of material. When you make something look like a Greek temple, but you make it out of plywood and styrofoam and stucco, it doesn't have the same power as a classical building.
Thanks for joining us for Sit Down, Darling, Let's Talk Design. I'm Eleanor Schrader.
And I'm Ian Patrick.
And we'll see you next time.